But yeah, it got out of control when that happened. And
So 2010, this is when things really went sideways. You get arrested, charged with multiple crimes, including murder. What happened there?
well, so when Bruno ends up getting killed, right?
Yep.
And he got killed in November in 2003. And 3 weeks before that, we killed my brother-in-law.
Gary Westman.
Right before that. So there was like a lot of violence, a lot of murders, a lot of shootings, a lot of violence. But Bruno gets killed in 2003, and 2 days later, I get indicted on a state racketeering case. I got and by this time now, I'm like America's most wanted in that area, Connecticut, Mass, and Rhode Island area. I became like, because now they know who I am. Now there's murders and there's all this stuff. So I'm like the John Gotti of our area, the Al Capone of our area. Now I was pretty much, at that point I had 3 little kids, and that meant more. When you get taken off the streets and you can talk all this stuff, but if they come and scoop you up and you don't get your phone no more, you're not living at your house, you're living like an animal, but you got little kids to take care of, right? All that other stuff doesn't mean anything. Your priorities come in right away, and that's what happened to me. I knew, like, I want, my kids and family meant everything. So when I got out in '08, after doing them 3 years, I wanted to just get involved in the legitimate business and stay away from the Mafia organized crime activities. And so I made it till about 2010, and that's when the indictment that you were talking about came out with a death penalty case for the murder racketeering.
Yeah, so this is a pretty serious deal. You're looking at, what is the potential penalty here?
Death penalty.
Death penalty.
They asked me at my arraignment, the judge asked, what does he face for his, what's the most charge that he faces in this? And the prosecutor, and I had my family in the courtroom, and they said he faces death by lethal injection.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you know this, and you're facing this situation,
Right.
and you have a decision to make.
Now I know I'm never getting out of prison. And, with that being said, it's not a 99% chance. There's no pleas. I'm going to get the rest of my life. I don't think I'll get the death penalty, but I'm going to get life. And so that's when I had to come up, and I started thinking about making a decision to get out of the life and, working with the government. They offered me a deal, and it was like one of the hardest decisions I had to make.